In the last 8 months, across 2 different payment processing platforms, we have made over $1 million selling AI arbitrage to businesses. The first platform we processed $640,000, and the second one we've done $440,000. And in this video, I'm going to show you the client acquisition process, the entire sales process that took my AI arbitrage agency from absolute zero to over $150,000 every single month, and even $200,000 plus in certain months. So there's 2 models that are actually worth doing. The first one is going to be paid advertising, self-explanatory. And you might say, why? I don't have money for paid ads. Then get a job. It's not that hard. Just save a little bit of money. That's what I had to do when I started, and it would go a long way. You can make ads on a platform like arcads.ai, where you can make video ads using AI actors. So I'm going to show you guys a few right now while it's loading up. So essentially what you do is you go on the platform, you press add actors, and then just like that, you'll have a library of human looking and sounding AI actors. Everyone you're seeing on your screen right now is AI, and then you just select whatever actor you like. Like if you like Ada, you press add actor, and then right here, you just type out a script, and you can even use a platform like Claude AI, which is great at writing things, to write the script for you. Boom, just like that, you've got ads. Another way is just using Canva, guys. This ad that you're looking at right now, it was made on Canva. Same with this one. It's like a Twitter style ad where it's made to look like a Twitter post. These simple Canva ads are simple. Largest trends in human history, #1 agricultural, #2 industrial, #3 internet, #4 AI. If you're an existing business owner or professional, you can make an extra 6 figures per year by tapping into the AI trend. You can use our simple AI sales systems to help you acquire 50 to 100,000 in new sales per month for your business. Click learn more below to get more information on this opportunity. Simple stuff, guys, not insane. And then once again, this is an ArcAds ad right here. This is the #1 way that you can generate leads, is going to be for paid ads. Now, the second way is going to be YouTube content. And this is kind of unorthodox. People don't really talk about this. But if you post YouTube content targeted at business owners, these are a few examples from members of my private AI agency mastermind. How I built an AI solar agent that brings 100K in deals. How I built an HVAC AI agent that brings 100K per month in booked jobs. The AI voice agent that doubles your mortgage appointments automatically. These super simple videos that you can just make really fast. It takes 10 minutes. Now, the way that my guys make them is they actually use a tool called vidIQ. So you just install vidIQ into your Google Chrome, and essentially what it does is whenever you're on YouTube, whenever you make a search, it'll show you how much of an outlier a video is. So a video could be a 10x outlier. That means that video did 10 times better than the average video for whoever's channel that is. So you can just scroll through YouTube and you can find outliers. That's exactly what they did here. They just found outlier videos in different niches, and then they adapt it to their niche. For example, this guy, he did the solar agent. Then this guy went in and he saw that the solar agent one worked really well, and he made an HVAC one. Super simple stuff, guys. It's not hard. So what you do is you send them to a landing page that looks a little bit something like this. Niche looking to 10x their monthly profits in 90 days. Learn how you can use our proprietary XYZ AI system to generate 30,000 to 100,000 in new sales per month while working less than ever. Enter your name and email below to get more information on this opportunity. So right here, they just give us their name, email, and phone number, and then they press request information. After that, we send them to a counter page where then they have the option to actually book a call. And then after they book their call, we send them to a pre-call page. But the truth is, most people who give us their name, their email, their phone number, they're actually not going to self-book. So they're not going to book into the appointment on their own. So that's why we have an appointment setting campaign going on in the background. The first thing that we do is an AI SMS appointment setter. So we'll wait 6 minutes and then we'll send an initial text message. Then after that initial text message, if we don't get a response, we'll follow up in an hour. Then after an hour, we're following up in 24 hours, then 48 hours later, and then 48 hours later again. Now, the second one is using a SendFlow AI caller. So if you guys don't know what SendFlow is, it's the largest AI calling platform on the internet right now. So basically, it just has human sounding phone calls in an instant. So the second somebody opts in, the second somebody gives us their name, email, and phone number, we can immediately call them and try to set them into an appointment over the phone. So it'll actually connect with your calendar so it can be set straight in. And then it'll follow up in an hour. It'll follow up in 3 hours, of course, if it's not getting responses, 24 hours. And honestly, this thing calls 1 time a week for the rest of the lead's life until they either buy from us, tell us goodbye, or die. If they haven't buyed, or died, we never stop. And then after that, we just have a super simple email sequence. We wrote all of our emails using Claude AI. You guys can too. It takes 10 minutes. And yeah, it's 14 days long, so it'll just send them emails to try to send them to the calendar where then they can book their call. Now, why do we have a pre-call page? What's the point of this? Well, when it comes to getting a prospect to buy anything from you, there's a prospect on the beginning of the horizon. They have 0 hours of content consumption, and then there's the guy who has 7 hours of content consumption to make an educated decision. So a study showed that on average, if a lead can spend 7 hours consuming your content, they can make their own buying decision without external influence. A great example of this is actually Disney. So if you guys look up Disney movies right now, you can actually see like there's hundreds of movies, and they spend millions and millions of dollars on these movies, and in a lot of cases, they're actually not profitable. So the reason they make these movies is because they want you to consume stuff from the Disney brand to nurture you, so then you can make an educated buying decision on their high-ticket product, which is their $1,000 Disney cruise or their $1,000 Disneyland tickets. So what we want to do is we want to increase the prospect's rate of learning. So a super easy way to do this and the lowest effort way to do this is just going to be a pre-call video. So on this pre-call page, you just put a video right here, and then we have them watch a video. This is a 30-minute to 1 hour quote-unquote Disney movie where you just explain your offer, explain how you help people, any case studies, any testimonials. And pre-call video isn't the only thing you can do to increase this. You can also start a YouTube channel. You can maybe do a free Facebook community, etc. The truth is you'll never get them to 7 hours of content consumption. That's incredibly difficult. I can't do it. Most people can't. But we want to get them as close as we can. You know, if we can get them 75%, we should. If we can even just get them to 25% with just a pre-call video, that's more worth doing than not doing anything at all. I hope that kind of makes sense, guys. But essentially, that's what you want to do. And the best pre-call pages are just like the best sales pages. So if you look at the best sales pages, they're always upselling you. So after you buy one product, it's telling you to buy the next. Then it's telling you to buy the next. Then it's telling you to buy the next. On a pre-call page, you want to do a thing. After they watch the pre-call video, then tell them to go check out testimonials. Then after they check out the testimonials, then tell them to claim this free resource. And after they claim that free resource, tell them to do X, do Y, you know, look this up. Just constantly have them do more and more. But once again, not everyone's going to do everything. But the goal is if they want to, if they are willing to do everything, they at least have the option. There's stuff for them to consume. Now, once that call is booked, other than the pre-call page, we of course have the pre-call flow. So there's two sides of the flow. There's the team flow and there's the lead flow. So I'll go through the team flow right now. So as soon as somebody books a call, we want a qualifier to call them as soon as possible. So this is actually a SendFlow AI bot. So the SendFlow AI bot calls them, sounds like a human. They have no clue that it's actually AI. And if the lead doesn't answer, the qualifier will automatically text them to arrange a time to call. And if it can't talk by 3 hours before the appointment, it'll actually cancel the appointment if it was never able to connect with the lead. But if they do answer, it's just going to ask them basic questions and make sure they're qualified, make sure they're in a buying state, they could actually buy the thing that we're selling. And if that is the case, then it'll keep them on the calendar. But if it's not, then we'll just go ahead and cancel that appointment. Now, on the lead side, there's a few things that the leads go through before their appointment. Number one is just appointment reminders, texts and emails being sent out 24 hours before, 1 hour before, and 10 minutes before. And then once again, that pre-call page I was just showing you guys before, where in step one, we have them watch that pre-call video. Step two, they confirm the booking on their calendar. Step three, they check the testimonials. Once again, upselling nonstop. And then after that, the call should happen. Now, if 5 minutes has gone by and this person who is supposed to show up to the call just has not shown up yet, then the salesperson is going to triple call their phone. And if it's still a no-show, then the qualifier of the AI bot will automatically triple call their phone as well about an hour later. But if the sales call happens and the salesperson asks if they watch a pre-call video, and they're going to ask for a code word. So at the end of your pre-call video, you always put a code word to see if people actually watch it. So when you get on the call, you're like, hey, did you check out the pre-call video? Yeah. Awesome. What's the code word at the end? And then you'll be able to tell super quick if they've actually watched it or not. If they haven't actually watched the video, the call's not even worth taking, because I want my person nurtured. I want somebody to be able to make their own buying decision without a bunch of influence from a sales guy, because then it's just a hard close and it's nasty. You know, it's not a client you really want to work with. They can't even watch a 30-minute video before talking to you. So we'll just have them go ahead and rebook that call, reschedule it. But if they did actually watch it, then we'll take the call. And the way that the call looks is a little bit something like this. So we always start with the intro. So just to check before we jump in, have you watched pre-call video? Awesome. Did that answer most of your questions, or is there any you wanted to start with? So I call this kind of killing the zombies. So before you even jump into the nitty-gritty of the sales call, if they have questions from the pre-call video or just throughout the sales process in general, we want to get those handled and out of the way as soon as possible. So then it's not like these zombies come and bite you later on when you're trying to pitch your service, if that kind of makes sense. So just killing the zombies, getting those out of the way. Then after that, you're going into discovery, figuring out, hey, where are you now? How long has it been that way? Where are you trying to go? Is this a now thing or something you want to push down the line a few months? Do you feel like you can do this on your own, or are you going to need some help doing it? Why are you going to need help doing it? Just figuring out where they're at and really pushing in on those pain points to make them feel pain so they actually have to buy your service when you, of course, pitch it to them. And then after that, cool name. So based on everything you told me, I definitely think we could work well together. Is there anything else you think would be good for me to know before I break down how we could work together? And then once I break that down, once again, just killing the zombies. If there's anything that's in their head, questions, objections, ideas, just get it out of the way because you don't want it coming back to bite you when you pitch. Then after that, in between the pitch and the discovery, we have the conversion to the pitch. So perfect. Before we dive in, is it cool if I just ask a super simple favor from you? Awesome, bro. So I usually take 6 to 7 of these calls every single day, and I always hear one of 3 different things. Number 1 is, heck yeah, Wyatt, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And dude, if that's the case, just let me know. This isn't my first rodeo. I can get you onboarded in a matter of minutes. The second thing that I hear is, screw you, Wyatt. Nobody wants this. I'm not for this. And dude, if that's the case, man, you can just let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Now, the third thing that I hear, and this is particularly what I want to refrain from hearing on this call today, is, Wyatt, I got to think about it. I got to ask the Easter Bunny if I got to buy this. I got to ask my wife. Man, can we keep it at a simple yes or no after I break it all down? So everyone's going to be like, yeah, because it's awkward to say no to what you just said. So after that, you put them in a position where they have to say yes or no when you actually break down the entire program. So now you can break down the program. So the way that we do that is on Lucidchart. This is the exact thing I use in my AI agency. You just put the name of your AI system or your AI program up here and you break it down like this. So cool. It all starts with lead generation. So once you join the program, you're going to fill out your onboarding form. We create ads of human-looking AI actors, send those ads for your approval, and once those ads are approved, we launch them and the leads will start flowing. Now, after that, we've got to set these leads into appointments. So we're going to build an AI calling appointment setter that'll call all the new leads and set them directly into your appointment calendar. And even once they're set, it's going to call them and remind them to show up to the appointment so you're not dealing with a bunch of no-shows. Now, once they're showing up to the appointment, we're going to help you close more appointments by you providing us with your 5 most recent sales call recordings. We're going to plug them into our sales-oriented AI platform and then send you a new script based on all the data from your past calls that is 10 times better. And once you approve it, we're going to test that script and iterate. 30-second pitch, guys. That is the definition of elevator pitch. This is my AI offer, so maybe you saw a different AI arbitrage offer. I've made over $2 million selling exactly what you're looking at right here. But if you want to do a different offer, just explain it in a simple way, just like that. Now, if that wasn't enough and the prospect has a bunch of questions or objections or they're still not sure about it, then I have something that I call the utility belt. So these are just a bunch of different tools that I can take advantage of on the sales call. For example, I can get charts from McKinsey & Company, the largest consulting firm in the world. They pay millions of dollars to get all this data on how AI helps businesses and all this stuff. And I can show all this literal numbers because, words talk, numbers scream. I can show all these numbers to business owners and make them feel stupid for not wanting to buy my AI product. Or for example, you could have a great Trustpilot, a bunch of reviews. We have over 140 5-star reviews on our Trustpilot, which is amazing proof. Another thing we have, and I give members of my private mastermind this too, is my real-time AI ROI calculator. So I just ask the business, hey, how many sales reps do you have? How many hours are we spending on a phone? And it compares that to the numbers that an AI agent can do and shows them exactly how much money they'd actually be saving if they just used AI instead. And it just makes them feel stupid for not buying your product. So I know I mentioned it a few times throughout this video, but I do run a private AI agency mastermind. Inside of my mastermind, you literally get one-on-one coaching from me. You might have heard my phone ring a few times. That was mastermind members texting me. You basically get my personal phone number. You can text me whenever you have questions. I do 5 weekly Zoom calls where you can hop on and ask me any questions. You get all my templates and systems for acquiring clients, and you get all my templates and systems to fulfill for those clients and make them happy clients who pay you for life. So if this sounds even 1% interesting, if you click the top and only link in the description of this video, you'll see a link to book a one-on-one game plan call, either with me personally or my business partner if I can't make it, where I'll number 1, hop on and give you a bit of a game plan to start your own agency, but more importantly, see if I feel like you're a fit for my private mastermind, and if that is the case, give you the invitation to join. So that said, guys, if you're interested, click that top only link in the description, book that one-on-one game plan call. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.